Welcome to the Deep Dive, powered by Chat Like a Native. Today we're tackling something. Well, it's a bit of an English superpower, isn't it? Humor and sarcasm.
It really is. Get it right, and you sound more confident, more natural, more human, really.
But get it wrong. Well,
Yeah,
it can get awkward fast.
yeah,
So we want to help you navigate that.
exactly. How to build those connections, use humor effectively, and maybe, just maybe, dip your toes into sarcasm safely.
Okay, so let's start with humor generally. We know it's powerful. When it works, it just clicks, you know?
It builds trust, gets creative juices flowing, even cuts stress, makes you more memorable.
It's like showing a bit of vulnerability, which paradoxically signals confidence. But, where does it go wrong? What's the catch?
The catch is safety. That's the big one. Humor lands when people feel safe. It backfires pretty quickly if there's a power difference like joking down at someone.
Ah, okay, so joking about the boss to the boss might be different than joking about an intern.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Or using channels where your tone gets lost.
Huh.
Email is notorious for this.
Right, no eye roll, no smile, just words.
And cultural references. What's funny in one place might be confusing or even offensive somewhere else. And fundamentally, if trust is low, forget it. People might just assume the worst.
Okay, so safety and trust are key. Which brings us to the Mount Everest of humor, perhaps. Sarcasm.
Slight lie. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Sarcasm. Saying the opposite of what you mean, usually to critique or tease gently.
Like, oh, great weather when it's pouring rain. It seems simple, but it's loaded with risk, especially for English learners.
Hugely risky. First off, it absolutely needs shared context.
Hmm.
You both need to be on the same page, understand the unspoken thing you're really talking about.
Which takes time to build, especially in a second language.
Exactly. And second, it relies so heavily on how you say it, your voice,
Mm.
the intonation, the stress on certain words, the timing, subtle cues that are hard to master.
Uh-huh. Get the tone slightly wrong and it just sounds mean.
Or confusing, they might just take you literally.
Yeah.
And like we said, if that trust isn't rock solid, sarcasm can feel like a direct attack.
Okay, this sounds intimidating. So how do we manage this? Is there a way to use humor without constantly worrying?
Definitely. Think of it like having SACY rules. We call it the safety rule of 3. It's a quick checklist before you try a joke, especially sarcasm.
All right, lay it on us. Rule number 1.
Punch up, not down.
Okay.
Aim your humor at situations like, crazy bureaucracy, or maybe systems, or even minor things about yourself like spilling coffee again.
Okay, so joke about the faulty printer, not the person struggling to use it.
Exactly. Never target people with less power or things tied to their identity. Rule 2, people first. Laugh with people, never at them. If the joke might exclude someone or make them feel targeted, just skip it.
Simple enough. And the third?
Context is king. Always. What's appropriate changes drastically. You wouldn't use the same banter with a brand new client as you would with a teammate you've known for years, right?
Makes total sense. Literal language for high stakes, maybe more playful with trusted folks?
And that leads perfectly to this idea of a humor ladder. You only climb as high as the context and your relationship allows.
Ah, okay. So where should intermediate learners aim on this ladder?
Stick to the lower rungs, the safer bets. Level 1 is just share observations. Like, wow, this meeting is running long. We're practically endurance athletes.
Chuckles. Okay, relatable, low risk.
Very. Level 2 is gentle self-deprecation. Poking fun at yourself lightly. If there's an award for typos, I think I'm a serious contender. It shows humility.
Right. And sarcasm is way up top.
Way up. Level 5 requires high trust, shared context, and really clear signals. Not the place to start experimenting.
Speaking of signals, how do native speakers signal sarcasm? Because sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's subtle.
It's almost all in the voice. You listen for intonation changes. Sometimes it's flatter or slower or maybe overly dramatic, exaggerated, like, oh, that's just wonderful.
Right, stretching the word out.
Or stressing the positive word ironically. A brilliant idea when you clearly think it's terrible. Even a tiny pause can do it. Well, perfect.
Okay, those vocal cues are everything, which explains why written communication is so tough for this.
Exactly. Email, even chat sometimes, it's a danger zone because all those vocal signals are gone. Poof.
So the advice is?
Avoid sarcasm in email, period.
Hmm.
In chat, if you feel you absolutely must and you have good rapport, use explicit markers. Like literally type joking or sarcasm or follow up fast with kidding if you're face-to-face or on video.
Err on the side of clarity.
Yeah.
Got it. But what if you want to be witty without the sarcasm risk? Are there safer alternatives?
Oh, loads. Understatement is great. Describing a huge problem as we have a slight situation,
Laugh slightly. Yeah, okay.
or the opposite, overstatement or hyperbole. I could eat a horse.
Yeah.
Or this file is taking a million years to download.
Contrast works too, right? The meeting was as organized as a toddler's birthday party.
Perfect. Or metaphors, they add spark without ambiguity. These are all much safer ways to be playful and witty.
Okay, great tools. But let's be real. Sometimes jokes just flop. What's the recovery plan?
Quick and direct. Clarify immediately. Oh, sorry, that came out wrong. That was meant as a joke. What I actually mean is own it, don't get defensive.
Just state your real intention clearly.
Yep. And then switch back to literal language. Smooth it over and move on. It happens to everyone.
That's reassuring. So, the big takeaway for our listeners trying to chat like a native.
Being funny in English is definitely an advanced skill, but you don't need to aim for stand-up comedy levels. Focus on safety first punch-up, laugh with, read the context.
Use those safer alternatives like understatement or hyperbole.
And always have that undo button ready. Clarify if things get weird. You can use humor to connect and sound more natural.
Absolutely. So here's a final thought. If a joke does misfire, don't sweat it too much, honestly. Congratulations, you're pushing boundaries, you're learning, you're being human. Fix it, smile, learn from it, and keep practicing. You've totally got this.